Hi all, I hope we're all doing great. I'm back finally with a drive video again, but this is after the remap and the DPF and EGR delete. There's fairly heavy traffic because it's Friday evening around when people finish their work. I'm actually just after finishing my work, so without a lot of talk and shit, I'll get to the point. So from my experience, if you ask me if it's worth it or not, so I'll put into the video the graph I got from the dyno, from my tuner, if I was to call him. I'll put in the video so you'll be able to kind of see a bit more, but in short, it's going it's running around 165 or 166 brake horsepower actually, and 391 or 390 torque newton meters. I'll go this way to get a bit of drive. If you ask me if it's worth it, I would say yes. It's definitely better, quicker acceleration, you go through the gears more quicker, and the best thing I think is you don't have to press the accelerator pedal as much to pick up the speed and stuff. It's a bit of balls here. We'll see, we'll get there. And definitely more torquey, definitely. You can feel the power up to 4th, 5th gear, and even 6th. Even when you're doing 110, 20, you still know that there's more power and you can, you know, keep going. I personally don't like revving diesel cars, but sure, sometimes you have to. So I'll just give a quick taste from my butt dyno. I can definitely feel the difference. In short, it's a bit of scenic area as well, if I was to call it. And the fact that there's no DPF, and it's also removed from the ECU, so you don't have to go through the regen cycle to clean it. So you're saving fuel there as well. And if I look at overall from fuel savings point of view, I would say yes, you will save fuel first because of the DPF regen, that you don't have to do it anymore. And also you don't, as I said, you don't have to press the accelerator more. You don't have to be in the lower gears all the time to, you know, get the power. So it's definitely better. If you're doing long drives and, you know, your DPF is getting clean and you're well used to it, like, there's no actual need, like, you know, for normal people, I would say, like, you don't have to, like, do this. But it's worth it, and, you know, I think it's worth it in the long run, like, especially for people doing short drives and not able to regen or keep the DPF clean. So it's definitely good in a way. It's a nice day overall as well, after loads of rain we had. It's a pity I can't really get up to speed because of the traffic. That's nearly better. So I'm 4th gear, going 70 kilometers per hour. I'll let the cars go now for a bit. So I'm going 60 and I press the foot down. 80. Can't do much. It's going 100 already. also have a dyno video which I'll include in the video, maybe start or the end. Just something interesting, I suppose. I'm gonna slow down here now. I'll go from, it's pure zero now. Spinning. Kilometers per hour. And I was shifting around 2.5k the most. I didn't go too much up. Turn around here. Lot more, if I said rev happy or it revs quicker, it gets up there fairly quick as compared to before. And the fact that there's no DPF, there's no restriction, it's definitely more torquey, like you feel the response. Find myself driving it a lot, you know, handier, you know, slower. Like this is only, I'm kind of doing it for the video now, like, you know, just to get the most out, just to show. But I find myself driving, you know, very easy as well, especially when I'm going to work. I don't have to press the accelerator as much, you know, I just go normal speed and, you know, bigger gears, no problem. And I'd say most of it, I'll mention again, most of it is down to having no DPF. It's up to yourselves and to decide anyway. I just got it done and I thought I'll make a video. I've also serviced the car. Go check out the other video if you wish. It's a 1.7 diesel, as I said, A17 DTS. And I've done the service, oil filter, air filter and oil change in one video, and I'm going to be doing the cabin filter and the fuel filter soon, so that will be up as well in the same playlist. Make sure to check other videos as well. I should be doing some videos now for E30 as well. The weather isn't, you know, very promising. It gets dark very quick, so that's the reason behind it. I'm not able to get much done, but we'll see. I'll be slowing down again here. I'll try to find another good spot and do another few runs. It's quite busy here, even though it's locked down and all. I'm well within the range of my house. That's fourth gear under 60 kilometers and, you know, it goes very quickly. Nearly too quick. Nothing. I also try to see if it's actually trying to do the regen or not, but to be fair, like, it doesn't. Like, no matter how hard I drive, I always used to notice when it was doing, so I know that it's not doing the regens anymore. graph. So if I actually go into my units and go Imperial, if you look at this, I hope you can see it. I don't want to be. Yeah. So if I correctly remember, it used to be for the graph, it was from 0 up to 50 or 60 miles per gallon, the top limit, but it's only limited to 0 to 30 miles per gallon. And I know I'm getting well over 30 miles per gallon. If I look at it here, like it's 45.6 miles per gallon now for today's run, you can nearly say, because I went to work and back, and it was loads of easy driving and a nice bit of spirited driving as well, if I was to say. So I think it's 45.7 miles per gallon, like 45 miles per gallon. It isn't too bad if I think that how I've driven it. If you were to drive it very softly, like if some people like, go very soft, change the gears on, very low revs and all that to save fuel, you can actually save a good bit of fuel. Like. That, but I think it has changed. I'm fairly positive it used to count up to 60 miles per gallon, not 30. You can see like it's topping up to 30 miles per gallon the whole time, really, like from the graph. I hope you can see it now with the GoPro, but I hope you get the idea anyway. But I would definitely recommend your man Automotive Performance Garage for doing the work of the Remap, from a local people too, if anybody wanted to go. And he does a dyno before and after, so you get a good idea of what you got done, and you'll definitely feel the difference after. You'll be able to tell. And I rang a few places to get an idea of the gains and the prices and stuff. And these engines all are known to get good results as compared to going from, like they go from 130 brake up to 166 or something. So I definitely think it's a good gain. I'll try to end this video here anyway, so I think it covers the most. If you ask me, I'd say one should do it, the maps, and I personally would say try to get it all done in one go, because it will run you cheaper as well for pricing, I think, because one person is doing it and they do it all the same, and the most work or the money goes towards actually cleaning the DPF or deleting the DPF, the hardware side of things. But the software should be quick, and they can do that in the same run when they're remapping it. So for the DPF and EGR, and as I said before, if somebody's doing normal driving, they're not mad about pushing their cars and they want to keep it all stock and they're happy with their cars, that's totally fine too. I think I chose a bad day for fucking drive, but sure, what you could do. By the time I get home from work, it gets very dark.